Let me put the rules up here so I don't forget. Boss. Oh, it's okay. Okay, let me invite people and then do a soft reset. And then... Which is good, because I'm not teaching my viewers something, too, as I game, so you're not just getting on brain rot. Hi, people. Invite your friends. Like the stream. Make me public. This is like a world-changing idea, guys. This is actually like a peak idea. It's one of the most big brain thoughts ever. Okay. I fixed it. I think. So we're gonna pull up the game. Alrighty. Let's do this.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
Let's do this. Ghost orbs. Ghost from found. How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Is this the ghost run? Is this where you died? How old are you? Weird. Where are you? Where are you? This is no longer the ghost room. It did change. I think it might be a day. Molly shit. Go, Molly. Go. I could get away. Normal ghost speed. Oh my god. Of course I could pause the game, bro. Like an idiot. There's no bot game.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh, 2 lessons. Okay, this isn't too hard. When European nations established colonies in Africa in the 1800s, exercise complete. Yeah. American Revolution. I guess. You know, America! How did the Nazi rule rights of German people civilians? Media was censored. Nazi propaganda was shown to children, intense nationalism. Japan invaded Manchuria in 1931 because Japan wanted raw materials. You know, they were still imperialists. Military forces on obtain balance of power. what happened as a result of the U.S. invasion of Iraq in 2003. Saddam was convicted of war crimes and executed. He was just shot. What do you mean he was pulled back? That answer is not correct, unless it is. Yeah, he was convicted of war crimes and being executed publicly. Italy during the Renaissance is best described as, weren't they the allies of the Ottoman Empire? An important center of trade. No. Oh shit, Markiplier just made an announcement on what's going on with Iron Lung. A kamikaze was a pilot who loaded his aircraft with bombs and flew into enemy ships when he surrendered. He did not surrender. Deliberately crashed it into an enemy ship. Yes. Why did John Calvin write the Institutes of Christian Religion? It was to fight the Scopes trial and argue against science. His father finds a religious heretic. A Catholic priest charged with converting others to Catholicism. Now, a person who tried to convert others to his or her religion, an organization that is punishing a person who believes go against the teachings of church. That's heretic. Which best describes the taking of American popular beliefs? Westernization, Americanization, American addition, Western affiliation. First off, the Western means like all of the west side of the hemisphere, which means it would be including Cuba, Spain, Venezuela, South America. So it's just Americanization because we're talking about the Americas. America! Don Bauxite Miguel de Cardivas uses the story of a man who dresses as a knight. Oh! Government corruption. I remember Donkey, he was an insane dude. Oh, it's about human nature. Human suffering. It's Don Quixote. I don't know. Adam Smith believed the government's role as a fair capitalism was to leave the economy alone. In quotation marks. An iron curtain has descended upon the continent. Behind the line lie all the capitals of the ancient states of Central and Eastern Europe. All these famous cities and populations around the line what I must call the Soviet sphere. And all are subject to one form or another. Not only Soviet influence, but to a very high increasing measure to control from Moscow, the Soviet capital. Yes! Okay! I have 2 hours. I got time. Squirrel, you should totally join Philip. Alright, I'm back. What's up? Ah, okay. Hi, Squirrel, you're not dead. How did the German people feel about their nation after World War One? Unhappy. They were not happy. Yeah, they were very pissed at the leaders. Squirrel join. You EP bub. Yes, get up here, bum. Soviets run familiar with Afghan terrain. How many questions are there on this exam? 77. That's why I have 2 hours. Got it. I have not eaten breakfast. I've eaten only 2 cookie bites. No point. Your mouse. Violence by the government. Yeah. did not give support to the Vietnam. They did not give support to Vietnam during the Vietnam War. The fuck you mean? We're fighting them. Yeah, here. I have a care package. You're my enemy. How did the Catholic Church respond to the scientific revolution? The Church embraced new discoveries as signs of God. Yeah, I remember that shite. I wasn't there for it, but I remember learning about this. Yo, chompers! I'm low-key locked into my education. The church persecuted scientists who challenged religious teachings. There are a large number of people under 15 and over 65, but is the main challenge it creates for a country. It's going to be socially. That's economically. It's costly to provide resources to provide them economically. They need resources, right? Not jobs. No, come back, Joby! Go back! Go back now! Ah, stay, Caleb! Where you think you're going? Because you're cool as hell and you're my homie and I need motivational support while I work on this hard out world history. You personally, you barely talk to me. Hello? I'm streaming like 24/7. I was streaming for 6 hours straight yesterday. You could have joined. I would have yapped with you all day. The main goal of the Berlin Conference in 1885 was to liberate Africa. Oh, partition Africa. Whoops. Great. 29, 70 something. I was a big thing for me. Well, what type of atmosphere do you want? Put on some music. Some chillax music, broski. You were there yesterday for a little bit and then you left. The atmosphere is icky, really pure. I'll put our good atmosphere. Alright, hold on. I know this. I'm gonna build a new one where we can actually all. That's better. There might be a little bit better. Yeah, so there we go. Alright. The Latin American Revolution from 1804 to 1821, where successful and had different styles of government in various countries. Did I say different? Hi, Amara. Are you here to motivate me to do better in life? That's the only reason you would be here for me, puppy. Alright, I'm 30 out of 77 questions in this, guys. The use of submarines during World War I led to a lot more frickin' casualties. And the sinking of passenger liners. Oh, Lusitania. What's the name about Angela Merkel's position as the Chancellor of Germany? She was considered one of the most powerful people in the world. She was the first Chancellor from West Germany. She was the first woman to become a Chancellor of Germany. I bet you it's the woman one. Yep, I was right. Thus gays are an example of an ethnic group because they wish to separate from their own country. No, that's not. Wait, is that how it works? Common language and religion, yeah. Oh my gosh, excuse me. What is an effective question asked during formal discussion? Could you give us an example? That's the best one from an interview I did. What caused Britain to begin considering India's desire for independence? Gandhi's death. Definitely what happened, guys. Gandhi's death was so powerful. It definitely caused the desire for independence. Nope. It was the end of World War II. I was right. Let's go. Yo, what the? I still see your shadows in my room. I cannot take back the love that I gave you. Common terrorist belief is. Alexa, pause. Go ahead. Put it in the chat. Like how it's actually making me get. There's somebody's ass right in my face on the stream, bro. Oh, it's school. Why is the squirrel on the mute? After the defeat of Russia, Japan focused on expansion of its empire, beginning with seizing the Miniatura, which absolutely failed, and they backfired heavily and caused the loss of like the samurai, I believe. and seizing the Korean peninsula and eventually annexing it. Yep. They screwed over the Koreans, bro. Mussolini is the doctrine of fascism. In the fascist state, the individual is not suppressed, but rather multiplied, just as a regiment as a soldier is not weakened, but multiplied by the number of his comrades. The fascist state organizes the nation, but it leaves sufficient scope for individuals. It has limited, useless, or harmful liberties. It has preserved those that are essential. It cannot be individual who decides the matter, but only the state. So my guy supports fascism. Ideology of fascism in Italy. Yep. Oh, why is the squirrel dead? Chummy, what are you doing? By June 1940, Hitler had already done much of the following. He had completely conquered France. No, he hadn't. Yeah, he did. Pushed us the hell out of France. Getting flexed by hitting a Nazi salute on top of the Eiffel Tower, I believe.